Hey everyone, welcome back. We are going to do the extreme version of Back Up, Back Down. What the extreme version does is doesn't let us use a chicken hat, which I haven't showed off yet. I should probably do that next video. Doesn't let us do reflex mode, which I never run anyways. And the bad guys are more attentive and the vehicles are tougher. You'll notice that these vehicles are red, so they're more powerful. Also, I'm just showing this off here because even though these last two vehicles did not actually join the fray, because the timer ran out, I don't get the credit for extracting them, and I don't get to continue on with the extra objectives that happen when you extract all 7 vehicles before the timer runs out. So yeah, that was pretty frustrating. I had to rerun this mission like 4 or 5 different times from beginning to end because things were screwing me over. So because this is just a rehash mission, I'm just gonna speed on through. I'm gonna be very liberal with my cuts. It's honestly kind of sad that they're just redoing missions like this. Also, something else I'd like to know, I guess for being the extreme version, even though before this mission I sent my troops out to get rid of like riot suits, helmets, body armor, and the like, the bad guys here still seem to wear them regardless. So it seems like no matter what, they're gonna wear all that equipment. But yeah, like I said, this is exactly the same mission, even down to the side missions where we gotta extract the 4 guards here. We gotta extract the prisoner that they're currently chasing. There's 6 prisoners we gotta take care of. Yeah, it's just complete and utter rehash, just like the last mission. Also, I'm gonna apologize in advance if I kind of sound off because I got the flu again, and this time it really fucked me up. I'm on an inhaler now to take care of that because it was messing with my lungs. So hey, let's listen to this cassette tape real quick.
Spoken enough. Your men can take it from here. Will you permit me to rest? Have something to eat?
I thought you don't eat.
I can subsist without food. But there is more to the act of eating than nourishment. We receive nature's blessings and reaffirm our part in it. And in doing so, we express our gratitude.
Sorry, it's hearing you say you don't need to eat and that you're part of nature in the same breath. Anyway, what can we get you? Not exactly a 5-star restaurant, but the kitchen's used to serving a lot of different appetites.
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers?
Even we Diné have become Americanized. I eat them often back home.
And you just can't let them go. Well, as far as symbols of the American Empire go, hamburgers are pretty good. The victory of capitalism. Your people suffered so much at the hands of America, and you ask for hamburgers.
We have suffered more than you can know. But I do not see hamburgers as an accomplice. A single dish providing a balanced helping of nature's blessings. Meat, grain, and vegetable. How could anyone hate such a magnificent thing?
Says the guy who can survive on photosynthesis. Balance has nothing to do with it. You just like a good burger.
That is also true. Be warned, though. I have very high standards.
Don't worry. I do too. All right then. One good old-fashioned all-American icon coming up.
I look forward to it.
So Code Talker's my kind of guy. You know, I too love a good hamburger. And that's going to make up most of this commentary, because what else am I going to talk about? There are red vehicles, they're harder to kill. The helicopter that pops up here in a minute is going to be tougher than the regular helicopters. It's literally the same stuff. So let's talk about hamburgers instead. So, I have actually been known at my last job as the burger guy, because when we talk about food, I would always talk about burgers. And I remember talking to a guy, and he was asking about something about burgers. And since I was able to name burgers, he just started laughing at me. He's like, dude, you are the burger man. Just the way you said it, oh man, I want that fucking Baconator. And it was pretty great, and I was just it was funny because it was this kid who was younger than me was trying to eat healthy, and I'm over here talking about burgers and shit. I'm like, oh dude, have you ever tried fuck, I forgot the name of it, but it was a Carl's Jr. burger. And what they also did was have pulled pork on top of bacon and a burger. It was the most horrible thing that you could ever ingest, but I went through with it. I was just telling him about it. He's like, dude, how do you know all these things? I'm like, man, I just, I go by a fast food place. I see they got a certain burger. I gotta eat the burger. I gotta try out a burger at least once. Unfortunately, that job closed down. That was actually the job I was working at when I first started this LP, and it closing down pretty much set me into a depressive wreck, and that's why there was that like 2-month hiatus. Anyways, fast forward a bit at my current job, and they have a raffle during Christmas last year, and I won a Foreman grill. So I can now make my own burgers. I can be the burger guy now. Unfortunately, as for that one coworker, we kind of lost touch. I guess it's on either of us for not sharing phone numbers. Also, speaking of burgers, D-Horse is about to be turned into one. Oh, that is so cruel, man. And he doesn't care. He's like, oh, fuck it. It ain't my problem. I'm not going to pull over and exchange insurance or anything. But yes, so I got this Foreman grill. And it's great because it's so easy, because I work at a grocery store. So it's very easy at the end of my shift to just grab some beef and make my own burgers at home and save like $3 a sandwich. And I eventually bought a press to let me, so I can make like stuffed burgers. And I made this cheddar and jalapeno stuffed burger, and oh my god, it was the greatest shit. And this was like about a month ago when I finally bought this burger press to make my own stuffed burgers. Which is unfortunate as of now, as my company's health evaluations are coming up, and if I can pass it, my health insurance rates drop down to $10 a month instead of the $96 I'm paying now. And so I can no longer be the burger man for the next few months, and it is horrifyingly depressing. Also, as an aside, it seems guards wake up now from being trained a hell of a lot faster than they used to. This sniper was the first guy I sniped because on my first run through, this is how I died. I was crawling through here, and that specific sniper fucking saw me, shot me, which pushed me behind the building I was hiding behind, right into the view of a guy with a shotgun, who then followed up with his own shot and fucking killed me. And as a dick move, the checkpoint for this mission is at the very beginning of the mission. You literally have no reason to restart from checkpoint in this mission. You might as well just restart the whole mission and not get the no checkpoints penalty. But yes, so I can't be the burger guy anymore, and it's horrifyingly depressing whenever, because right across the street from my job, there's a fucking Carl's Jr. There's a Jack in the Box half a mile away, and I see those places, I'm like, man, a burger would be great right now. When I walk by the meat department and I look at the 80-20 beef, I'm like, man, it'd be great if I could, like, as I work the produce department, if I could just make like a mushroom stuffed burger or something, and I can't do that. It's the little things in life that you just miss when you can no longer have them. So yeah, this whole burger talk is because apparently Kaz makes his own burger, which means that Kaz is also my kind of guy. Also, look at this embarrassing feat of marksmanship. I blame this fucking triangle scope. Or am I even supposed to aim for? I'm supposed to aim from the guy at the middle? Am I supposed to aim for the tip? Yeah, this is just embarrassing. But and going back to Tranquilizer Snipers, I forgot to actually finish my sentence. It's that since the guards seem to wake up so much quicker, I've noticed that the Tranquilizer Sniper rifles have strengths. And at first I thought that meant like how fast it would knock a guy out if you shoot him anywhere but the head. But I'm kind of thinking that might also affect how long they stay asleep. This is the very first tranquilizer sniper rifle you get, so it's hella weak. So everyone's just waking up so quickly.
It's done for sure.
I guess I'm just using it more as to save GMP, even though I probably shouldn't care too much at this point. I mean, yeah, I get short on GMP, but that's because I'm kind of researching everything to show off a little bit of everything. Also, I'm gonna, unfortunately, extracting her from that hole doesn't have Kaz be all impressed with us, which is unfortunate. I'm sure if he was impressed, he would give Snake a burger on arrival to Mother Base. Oh man. I might just say fuck it, you just have one burger for lunch tonight, or dinner tonight. I mean, what can one burger be? What could be the harm in that? And then that's how it starts. You think, okay, I'll just have just one. The next thing you know, maybe I'll just have one more. And then the health screen evaluation comes in. They say, sorry dude, you're too fat.
Mission complete. Great work.
Get ready to pay full price, asshole. But hey, S rank, once again, doesn't matter that we got caught or shot a bunch. As long as we complete all the things, we get our S rank. So everyone, that was a rehash of a mission. I'll be seeing you guys next time when we're actually going to advance the story mode. As you can see here, we can't actually do any more regular missions, so we have to actually do the side op. I'm kind of curious why they make it a side op though, if it's required to advance the main story. But whatever. Have a good night, everybody.